Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the Elan lap stand made by Artisan Designs. I had been looking for quite some time for a lap stand to use either when I'm sitting downstairs stitching at night in the recliner or in bed, but really to take to a retreat. Someone had this at a retreat that I went to in December, and I loved it so much I said I have to find one. Now, Artisan Design still makes this. It is $84.95 on their website plus $15 shipping. I really did not want to pay $99, so I had done a search on eBay, and it took me probably a good month or two before one popped up, but I got this used for $35. A complete steal. Well worth it. So, what is this all about? It comes flat like this, which is nice because you can throw this in a tote bag to travel with. Now, I hope I can remember how to get all of this off because I've only done this one time. I know these knobs come off. Because this is the bar. Whoops, don't want to lose that. This is the bar that winds up being the, you flip this over because this rests on you, and depending on the size of your scroll frame, you can make this wide, okay? I only have a small scroll frame, Q-snap hoop, so I keep it shut like that. So, this is the side where you put the bar and a knob. And then if you see here on the side, it has 3 different ones where you can determine the height that you want. So I think I had it, I was just stitching on this like 5 minutes before I decided to do this video. And I want to say I had it in the middle one. Let me see here. I mean, you guys really can't see that. I think I had it. No, it was that way. I think it was the middle one. We're going to find out when I go to put... Let me try to scoot my camera over so you can see it. Sometimes proves to be difficult in recording and getting it at the right angle. Whoops. You just got to tighten knobs here. Okay. So here is the clamp. Let me try to scoot this in some. It won't go in anymore because of my chair. And the camera just turned. Close your eyes for a second because I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm telling you, trying to find the angles sometimes to be able to record is quite the challenge. Okay. So here is the lap stand with the clamp and everything. Now, I was working on my ink circles piece. So this is my scroll rods that actually go to my stitch mate. So, wait a minute, I gotta loosen it up some. Whoops, didn't mean for that to happen. Wow. I am not proving to be a very good demonstrator, am I? I promise you this works. This product is actually really awesome. I just pulled it out way too much. Oh, come on now. And it just went down my sleeve. Are we kidding right now? It's like when I turn the camera on, like everything that possibly can go wrong does, right? Okay. You put your scroll rod. It will go in. I had it in there. Why is it not going in there now? I think this scroll rod just had fit in there. Oh my God, I cannot believe it's not going in. There it went. I knew it would go in there. So as you can see, my scroll frame is just at the limit for how wide this limit. Let me try to undo that a little bit more. It is really at the width, but it will hold it. I mean, I sat downstairs and stitched for quite a long time today. I'm going to try to move this over so you guys can see it more. Okay, so, and I can actually even scoot that up some. There we go. Wow, I feel like I'm a bumbling idiot with this. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the wood. And then let me take my pattern off here. Yep, you can see I also had my Lumino clip-on light. That's what I used downstairs. The light clipped on there, perfect. Let's talk about this for a second though. It says it's designed to fit big laps and little laps. Like I said, this bottom thing will pull out. I don't need it pulled out. I like it the way that it is. Now, could I have pulled it out a little more so it actually could... Yeah, see, you can adjust it, but I'm good with the way that it is. You can get accessories for this. They have a chart holder, and it says the positioning arm has a clamp attachment that points at 6 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches from the base. That's what those 3 holes were on the side that I told you. Now, the great thing about this is you can adjust the arm where you can pull this more towards you or away from you, which is great. But my favorite part, and the main reason why I got it, was that you can flip your work completely to the back to finish off threads. So I know many of you do the pin stitch and everything. I'm old school in that regard. I still do the, you know, loop start, and I tie off my threads at the end, so I still flip to the back of my work. So, a minute, it's still adjusting. I'm going to scoot this back a little bit. So not only does it fit scroll rods, it will fit everything else. It will fit, and I'm going to show you. And I'm just shaking everything. God. Okay. It will fit a hoop. I have my Yarn Chalk March series on a hoop. Now I gotta really squeeze this in though, because all I gotta do is push the clamp. Now see, one of the reasons why it was cheaper is that there's supposed to be a knob here and that one was missing. I don't care. I'll use a wing nut. What do I care? It still holds it. So you can see it holds a hoop. We'll flip all the way to the back. Da 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 da. And I'm actually probably going to work on this tonight with this sitting on my lap. I mean, it's so much easier than holding even a hoop in my hand. So it will hold a hoop. It will also hold stretcher bars if you are working on, this is perforated paper on this, but stretcher bars if you are working on a counted canvas piece, needlepoint piece. You can see it puts stretcher bars, flips very easily right over that. And then finally, I have Q-snaps. Of course it's going to hold Q-snaps. If it held that, if it held my scroll frame, I'm just waiting. It's going to, there it goes. Yeah, I mean, and it is sturdy. You can see it flipped all the way over. This thing is sturdy. Now, it took a little bit of adjusting once I'm sitting in the chair. But once I'm sitting, I mean, it doesn't go anywhere. I love this. I totally, totally love it. So I'm so happy. I've actually had this sitting in my closet for probably 2 weeks. No, more than that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull this out today and I'm going to use this and see if I like it. And I stitched downstairs for like 3 hours on that ink circles piece. So I can't say enough good things about this. I really can't. And like I said, it'll fold completely flat if you want to take it to a retreat or somewhere. So let's see if I can read any more. I printed out the spec sheet from their website. It says Elan center slides to let you balance and center your project as needed. Yeah, and they make, Artisan Designs makes their own scroll rods. They are called Lock Scroll. So if you wanted to use all of their products too, you could. It says the Elan's base is 15 inches long, 6 inches wide, and 1.6 inches thick. When stowed away, the clamp brings the total height to just 2.3 inches, a tidy little package. And it says, it is important that the positioning arm, which is this, remain close to vertical for balance. It pivots rather being fixed because different laps tilt different amounts forward or backward depending on the seat and the stitcher. Because like I'm sitting in my recliner in my office now and I'm pretty upright. When I was stitching downstairs, I was more back, so I had to balance this differently. Now, it says it will fit a 30-inch lock scroll frame, which is their frame. I'm guessing if you're going to fit a 30-inch scroll frame, you got to have this all the way out. You know, you would, just to have the room or the balance to it. But yeah, I only work on smaller stuff, so this is just perfect though for hoops and scroll frames and everything that I showed you. Let's see, it is made with red oak, northern red oak. It's finished with Danish oil. I mean, this is really good quality. Yes, they consider it a lap and tabletop stand. Like I said, when I was at that retreat, the person that I saw, they had it on a table and I was like, what is that? And what's nice is right here you see there's a magnet so you could put your needles there if you don't use needle minders. But yeah, I guess there's not too much more to say about it. The bottom has cork, so if it's on a table, it's going to like be kind of grippy, you know what I mean? Has cork on both sides. But yeah, I love this. I totally love it. So that's all for today's video, folks. I hope I answered any questions like that you would have. But if you do have any questions, as always, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.